Well, we're going to start you out with a look from the eastern plains where we have a beautiful sunrise underway. Sun is just now cresting the eastern horizon as seen from La Junta. We have some pretty pinks and oranges in the sky. I always love sunrises around here. It's been a little breezy at times overnight on the plains, and temperatures are generally in the 40s, but it's a nice start to the day overall. Have some clouds floating around the Pikes Peak region. We're peering northwest from Northgate and Bass Pro Road on the north side of Colorado Springs. That's back towards Mount Herman and Monuments and over the Western Museum of Mining and Industry. It's cool. The wind has died down in this area, which has allowed the temperature to drop off into the mid-30s as compared to where the wind is blowing. We have the air mixed up a little bit more. We're in the 40s and 50s. That's what's going on in Pueblo right now. Parkview Medical Center currently reporting 52 degrees and a mostly clear sky. Sun hasn't crested the horizon yet, but it will shortly. Skycast shows through the day today there's not going to be a lot of cloud cover. Obviously, we've seen via the Neighborhood Weather Network there are some pockets of clouds this morning, but I don't think it's going to be much more than what you see now. Highs today, comfortably cool in the 60s and 70s at lower elevations, mainly 50s and 60s over the mountains and mountain valleys. And we don't expect as much mountain activity today. You know, yesterday we had some snow showers, some rain showers, depending on your elevation. If you're trying to get out and see some fall colors, they look great up there right now. And I think you'll have a better weather day to have some fun with that. Otherwise, just sit home, watch football, enjoy the sun and the nice light wind compared to the last couple of days. Overnight tonight, Skycast keeps the sky clear. The other thing of note is the wind's going to be light tonight, so that's going to allow the cooler air to settle. And I do think that when you wake up tomorrow morning, it's going to be cooler than it has been this morning. Temperatures around many neighborhoods in Colorado Springs will probably fall into the mid to upper 30s. Hopefully we won't have too much freezing going on at lower elevations. I don't think that we will, but it's close. We'll then start warming up a little bit tomorrow afternoon into the lower 70s, and then that trend of warming should continue through the middle of the week. We'll be close to 80 by Wednesday. Slight chance for a little bit more cloud cover, maybe a shower or some thunder on Thursday. We would not expect any significant rainfall at that time, and so it doesn't look like we're going to get a lot of help on that front from Mother Nature this week. So sprinklers might be a good idea. And then as we hit the end of the week into Saturday, it looks to remain very warm, but there will be an approaching system which will probably start to crank up the wind. I don't think the wind will be too much of a problem for the early part of the week, but I think we'll notice it pick up significantly by the end of the week. Pueblo, 77 tomorrow after starting out perhaps in the upper 30s to around 40. Then we're back into a little bit more late summer-like weather here with temperatures back in the 80s from Tuesday through Saturday. I don't think you have any chance for rain, maybe a few extra clouds and some wind by the end of the week. Overnight lows will get milder too, with probably 40s for a couple of days, but then eventually lower 50s. Canyon City, today will be the coolest day you should have over the next 7 days as well. We'll go with mid-70s tomorrow, then 80s for the rest of the week. Couldn't rule out a quick shower, or at least a couple sprinkles, and again, maybe a crack of thunder somewhere on Thursday, but that's not going to amount to very much, best we can tell. Mountain communities will climb out of the 50s into the 60s for most of the rest of next week. Overnight lows should come out of the 20s into the 30s, and then maybe even lower 40s by Wednesday. Could have a couple of days here towards the end of the week where we get some spotty showers or a little thunder over the mountain areas, but even up over the mountain areas where it's a little bit more likely, we're not expecting much in the way of rain. So if you're trying to get out and see the colors, which I would love to do, but
me too.
You know, sleep sounds more urgent at the moment to me.
It's been a long week.
Yeah, you know, I'm balancing that whole thing with should I take a ride up there, enjoy all the colors, or should I not pass away? So, get some rest.
Hopefully we're not wanting that to happen.
I'm pretty tired.
Thank you, Marty.
You're welcome.